here at Moe Train Eats are all about the best hot spots, the finest food, the best beer, awesome music. We are here at Kennett Creamery, one of the hottest night spots in Philadelphia and definitely here in Kennett Square. Let's go see what they have to offer. The Creamery of Kennett Square opened in 2016, but its history spans over 100 years. In 1902, the Eastern Condensed Milk Company, which eventually became the Creamery, was founded by Theodore Pennock. Back then, the Creamery's cash cow was none other than milk. Today, the primary drinks of choice are beer, luxurious cocktails, and beer. In the early 1900s, the Creamery was sold and renamed several times, and later it was utilized as a cannery for mushrooms from 1960 to 2003. In 2011, the Creamery's present owners, Mike and Dot Bontrager, had the vision to establish a new movement committed to preserving the space as a historic Kennett Square landmark. The entire Creamery team has taken a concept and brought into realization a social space in which a small town like Kennett Square can truly be proud. And this is just the beginning. I've always thought of the Creamery as an upscale backyard party complete with beer, great drinks, music, food, games. Let's play some cornhole, bocce, and show everyone who the Dominator really is. Thank you so much for having us here. This entire summer, we've been here almost every single weekend enjoying it. So, I said we played a 10.
Okay.
The winner of this game takes the other person's company. So if I win, this becomes Moe Train's domination station.
No, I'm really
If you win, it becomes Stephanie's. What do you think? All right. So the cool thing is that, you created such an awesome destination in Kennett Square. And as I've said, it's one of the top destinations that Kennett's ever seen. How does it feel to actually create something where you lived in Kennett Square, and basically you're giving back to the town? How's it feel about that?
It's such an incredible feeling. I'll say, I came from DC to specifically work on this project, and it was something that I just, when the opportunity presented itself, I couldn't say no. You see it kind of all over, and the media attention that we've gotten has been really surprising to us. But growing up in Kennett and kind of, as a high schooler and having nowhere to hang out, we would go up to the pizza shop. That was our Friday nights. To create a place where middle schoolers, high schoolers, elementary school, but also the parents can come with their younger kids, was just such a neat thing, because I think Kennett's got so much to offer, and we wanted to create a platform that Kennett could just come and make it whatever it wanted it to be, which is kind of what it's become.
Sure, let's keep playing, let's go. It's wild, the art, the food, the drink. I keep thinking details. Details is so important in a place like this. Well, in a very successful place like this. I know you guys have gone to great lengths, really to nail everything. What do you think the best thing you've nailed here has been so far?
Good question. I think this is something that when we opened, we thought again that we'd have like a party, and we were like, we don't know if anybody will show up. thing I think that I really like the most about this place is that it wasn't something where we said this is exactly what we're going to do with it, and this is the type of people we want, and this is how we're planning it. We really, like I said earlier, created a platform that we said, what does the community want? So as the kids started filing in, we said, well, we should provide a sandbox. We should provide, games and crafts and stuff like that. As, kind of the live music venue, and we realized the bands were bringing people in. We really upped our game as far as what types of bands are we pulling in. The live band music is a big pull. And then also, food trucks popularity. We really wanted it to be a space that the community kind of curates itself, and it kind of organically grows as opposed to having this big plan and every detail already set out.
It's kind of a microcosm of Kennett Square.
Yeah.
The melting pot, whatever you call it, of Kennett Square culturally. Food, huge. Earlier we had some barbecue, had some ice cream.
That's awesome.
Oh, so good. The beer is great. I get as many different kind of beers as possible. I try to taste it. It's a challenge, like that.
Yeah.
But the food is great. Atmosphere, I can't say enough about this place. It's one of my favorite places, if not my favorite place ever. It's a good thing I can still dominate, because that would have been seriously embarrassing. My drink's almost empty. I'm thirsty. What's going on? Let's go get another drink. Thanks, brother. What's going on? One of my favorite things, obviously, about the Creamery is the beer selection. They've gone through painful details to bring in some of the best beers from the region. Every single time I come here, I make it a point to try as many beers as possible. It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it.
Even the family atmosphere, to see the kids here and to pet the dogs. Where do you go to a place, listen to music, drink beer, pet the dogs, say hi to the kids? And I think it's cool. I don't know what the kids had to drink, but I like the beer.
We needed something for the millennial crowd here in Kennett Square.
Absolutely.
And this thing is like hit the nail on the head. This is a place where young people can gather, they can talk. Towns need to have something like this in order to attract and keep people here.
Other things that attract and keep people here are the food trucks. You've got a great rotating lineup of trucks like Punk's Pineapple, Kachi, The Happy Pita, and Hood's Barbecue. Hood's Barbecue, an awesome representation of the food Kennett Square has to offer and the incredible selection of food trucks the Creamery has week after week. Here's a Moe Train fact for you. I've worked in the restaurant biz for almost 20 years. But one thing I've never done is step foot inside a food truck. Let's go make some ice cream. Punk Pineapple's food truck puts the cream in the creamery. Punk's owner Anna Jennings founded her business with one goal in mind: putting smiles on faces.
3 vanilla milkshakes.
3 vanilla milkshakes. Let's do this. How many scoops?
Hefty scoops, like at least 3 or 4.
2 of them.
All right, so now we're gonna put some milk in here. So it's always a dance. Because we like to make them thick.
Come on, double fisted. These are gonna be the best damn shakes I've ever had. Or the worst.
All right, that's pretty good.
My Moe shake brings all the girls to the yard.
I swear.
Dude, I'm so pumped right now. Whipped cream, vanilla, pick it up. No whipped cream, pick it up. Thank you. Who's next? As a consummate culinary professional, it's outstanding to see that my skills are still intact. But before I take this Moe shake home to the wife, I'm gonna crush this mountain of sugary love. I know everyone who I talk to, including myself, would love you guys to be here year after year. So what's going on?
The temporary permitting we're under right now is good through the end of the year. What happens after that is really up to the community. So we have to go through kind of a more permanent process, permitting process, which means that the Borough Council will need to vote to allow us to continue.
Vote for them to continue, Borough Council. The train says so. Please.
So it's so important, you know, that the community, if you've spent time here, if you liked it here, if it was an experience that was something new to you, please let us know. It's so important that the township knows it, the borough knows it, in order for us to get the proper permitting. We have such big dreams for this place. This is just the beginning. A lot of times we'll say we are using about a third of this property. A third. So, you know, whether it's a market, I've heard bowling alley thrown around, crazy ideas that you're like, I don't think that works. But the dreams for this place and the passion that people have is just so incredibly exciting. So get out and vote.
So what makes you want to come to the Creamery?
It's just a great place to come. It's very relaxed. You're outdoors. It's fun. Yeah, it's all just a light atmosphere. It's great.
Describe the Creamery to me in one sentence.
It's like a hometown feel, and it's warm and welcoming and fun and just like a great time.
Run-on sentences. We don't judge here in Moe Train Eats. I've had an amazing time here tonight at the Creamery. Great beer, great food, awesome music, incredible ice cream. If there's a place the train has to go, it's got to be a place like the Creamery.